Death Stranding 2 finally has a release date, so I decided it was time to play the first game and get the Platinum Trophy. From online discourse, it seems that people either love the game or hate it, with no in-between. We'll see what I think after the Platinum is unlocked. So, our Amazon delivery simulator has 63 trophies. 14 of them are story-related, and all the rest of them are miscellaneous, that we'll unlock throughout the playthrough. And of course, you have the Platinum at the end. And if you do enjoy the video, giving it a like will massively help smaller channels like mine, and subscribing helps as well. So I would massively appreciate it if you did so. And to begin our Platinum playthrough, we begin with the story. The world of Death Stranding is ravaged by a catastrophic event that blurred the line between life and death. Ghostly entities known as BTs, or beached things, roam the land, invisible to the naked eye but detectable by special technology, and they are also attracted to sound. And a mysterious rain called Timefall rapidly ages anything it touches. And when a person dies, their body undergoes necrosis and they themselves become a BT. These BTs will attack other people, and if a person is eaten by a BT, it creates something called a void out, a huge explosion wiping out everything it touches. Sam, played by Norman Reedus, is a courier for Bridges, an organisation attempting to restore communication across the country using a network called the Chiral Network. Sam possesses a unique ability called Dooms, allowing him to sense BTs, and he also has repatriate abilities, meaning he can return from death. And as Sam travels with delivery in hand, it starts to rain. A BT attempts to catch Sam, but he speeds off and almost hits someone. This causes Sam to lose control of the bike. Sam picks up the dropped cargo and heads towards a cave to wait for the timefall to pass. As Sam waits in the cave, a BT approaches. It's then when the same woman that caused Sam's crash appears beside him, and they both wait for the BT to leave. She introduces herself as Fragile, and she teleports away, leaving Sam to continue his journey on foot. Sam carries the cargo to his destination of Central Knot City and deposits it inside the distribution centre, and we unlock our first 2 trophies. Good Samaritan for delivering a piece of lost cargo, and Delivering is What I Do for completing the prologue. After dropping off his cargo, Sam receives a priority delivery quest and a truck shows up, and Sam is told that it's for corpse disposal, meaning they have to deliver a corpse to the incinerator before the body necrotizes and creates a BT. On the way to the incinerator, they travel through a rainstorm and are attacked by BTs. The driver gets stuck underneath the truck and is visibly affected by timefall. Eventually, the driver makes too much noise from his injuries and is attacked by BTs, leaving Igor, the other corpse disposal team member, having to put him down to stop a void out. However, Igor himself is then attacked, and he hands his bridge baby, the baby in the glass jar used to power the BT detecting device, to Sam, before he tries to prevent a void out by taking himself out. However, the gun is knocked out of his hand, and he is lifted up out of its reach. He attempts to use a knife to do it instead, but can't do it in time, and is eaten by the giant BT, creating a void out. Sam gets hit at the blast, and this would take out a normal person, but Sam's repatriate abilities means he can come back. During this process, he witnesses a vision of a man talking to BB, and when he wakes up, he sees a huge crater of what was once Central Knot City, caught in the void out. Sam then finds himself in a room and we see Deadman, a Bridges scientist who helps Sam understand BBs, which help detect BTs, and he gives Sam the job of delivering morphine to the United States President, currently undergoing cancer treatment, who also happens to be Sam's mother. Sam travels the short distance to the isolation ward and talks to the President. She asks him to complete her daughter and Sam's sister's mission of reuniting the country by connecting cities to the Chiral network. She soon passes away in Sam's arms, and Sam is tasked with taking her body to the incinerator. And he is also asked to dispose of the bridge baby, and he makes his journey to the incinerator. After placing the body inside, it starts to rain, and Sam is surrounded by BTs. He plugs in the bridge baby so he can detect the BTs, and he witnesses another vision of the man. Sam makes his way through the field of BTs and hikes back to Mountain Knot City. And upon returning back, we unlock the trophy Rebuilding America for completing Episode 1. Sam talks with someone called Die Hard Man, the director of Bridges, and yes, that's actually his name.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
and Amelie Strand, Sam's sister, and the one who was sent to connect the cities up previously. And Sam is asked again to reunite America via the chiral network, and to rescue Amelie, who has been taken hostage by separatists, and to bring her back as she is in line to be the next president. I thought they had elections for that kind of thing, but I guess not. Sam declines initially, but is eventually convinced by Die Hard Man to do it. Sam heads out for his first major stop, Port Knot City, but he has to link several smaller outposts first. And during this process, we get a ton of trophies. In Death Stranding, you can place buildings, signs, and other objects, and we unlock Apprentice Builder for placing a sign and placing our first item. The game has a character leveling system called Bridge Links, and we get the Building Bridges trophy for reaching Bridge Link Grade 1. Since our role is to connect all the facilities, we unlock a new day for the UCA for connecting a facility to the UCA network. We unlock a Baby's Blessing for getting a like from BB. There are lots of customization options in the game, from holograms for buildings to colours for equipment, and we get the Custom Kid trophy for getting our first customization item. Each facility has 5 stars to fill via deliveries, and these star ratings increase several stats, unlock items, and increase available resources, and we get the Well Connected trophy for reaching 3 stars with a single facility. And on those Bridge Link stats, we unlock Prominent Porter for reaching rank 10 in a single category. There are 54 collectibles in the game in the form of memory chips, and we unlock a Thirst for Knowledge for submitting our first. You can like objects and structures left by other players in the game, and we unlock Like and Be Liked for leaving our first like. We unlock a Shout in the Dark trophy for shouting out and receiving a reply back. During our deliveries in the area, we unlock the People's Porter trophy for getting a total of 2,400 delivery likes. Since we're walking around a lot in the game, we need some good quality boots, and we get the Boots Are a Porter's Best Friend trophy for swapping into a fresh pair. You can donate equipment to other people playing the game, and we get the Giver of Gifts trophy for doing so. Chiral crystals are the golden hand-shaped mineral deposits, and we get the trophy Chiral Crafter for harvesting the crystals for the first time. Delivering packages is the main game loop, and up to this point they have all been mission-based deliveries. However, there is a general list that we can deliver from, and we unlock everyday delivery for completing a standard delivery. And in another moment of brilliance from Hideo Kojima, he allows us to piss in the game, and we unlock I Couldn't Hold It In trophy for pissing for the first time. After this huge list of trophy unlocks, Sam finally gets to his first major stop, Port Knot City. And upon connecting it to the network, he is attacked by BTs. He introduces himself as Higgs, and is the leader of this separatist group holding Amelie.
The name's Higgs. The particle of God that permeates all existence.
And we also see Fragile make an appearance on the roof of a building. Higgs then summons a big BT, which triggers a boss fight. And as Sam defeats this much larger BT, we unlock the Catcher Crusher trophy for defeating it. And soon after, we unlock We Need You trophy for completing Episode 2. Sam talks to Fragile, and she tells him that she used to work for Higgs before they board Fragile's boat, and they head across the lake towards the central area of the game. Sam continues his journey to unite America and to rescue Amelie, connecting more facilities to the UCA along the way, and unlocking more trophies, including Sleep Tight Little BB for soothing BB when they're crying. There are enemies in this game world called mules. These are all former porters who have gone mad, and we unlock the Pathfinder trophy for clearing a mule camp. On the map there are road construction zones which develop a small section of road for much easier travel, eventually creating an entire road network. And we unlock All Roads Lead to the UCA for completing our first road section. Death Stranding is known for its fantastic music, and you can listen to it via a music player in the menu, which also unlocks the Smooth Sounds trophy. There are also NPC porters in the game walking around, and we unlock Any Porter in a Storm for trading items with one of these. As this is technically a multiplayer game, there are a few interactions you can perform. One of these is supply requests, and we unlock a helping hand for requesting one. Many of the deliveries require travelling over long distances, and we unlock the Well Travels trophy for travelling a total of 80 kilometers on delivery jobs. There are a few hot spring locations in the game. These help increase stamina for Sam, and we unlock Soak and Sigh trophy for using one. And with the amount of cargo that Sam delivers, we unlock the Pumped Porter trophy for delivering 3,000 kilograms of cargo. And with all of these trophies done, Sam finally gets back to delivering to the next major city on the path, South Knot City. Sam receives an order to deliver to the city, however when picking it up an error appears. This is due to a piece of cargo not being labelled correctly, as told by a Bridges member who is definitely not Higgs in disguise, and it's addressed to Fragile herself.
Careful. The contents are fragile.
The cargo also happens to be a thermonuclear explosive device, clearly meant to destroy South Knot City. Sam takes the device to Fragile, who is in a distribution centre halfway to South Knot City, and the nuke is revealed to the pair.
It's a nuke!
Leaving Sam just 20 minutes to get rid of it. Sam drives the bomb to a tar pit to the south and throws the nuke into it, letting the bomb sink and explode underneath the tar. And from here, Fragile appears, and she and Sam talk about her history with Higgs. Higgs and Fragile worked together previously, but Higgs had replaced her with someone new. Higgs had a bomb and was set on destroying South Knot previously, but he gave Fragile the chance to save South Knot City, but would make her run naked through Timefall to take the nuke to the same tar pit, or to teleport away, leaving the city doomed, but herself safe. She chooses to sacrifice herself and takes the nuke and runs to the tar pit. Back with Sam, they finish their talk, and Sam completes his delivery to South Knot, completing the next leg of the journey, and unlocking the I Won't Break trophy for completing episode 3. After completing the delivery, a storm manifests over the facility. Sam investigates and is risen up and taken into the storm. We then witness a group of skeletal soldiers rise from tar-covered trenches, seemingly being controlled by the man from Sam's visions earlier. Sam wakes to the sound of gunfire and explosions and has seemingly been teleported back to World War I. He makes his way across the battlefield before arriving at a trench network. We see another cutscene of the same man inside the trenches, and Sam searches the trench system to hunt him down to try and escape. Throughout the fight, we hear the man calling for BB, seemingly wanting to take it from Sam. Sam finally defeats the man, and in a final scene, the man grabs for BB before we see another vision of the man trying to escape, a more modern facility. And after all this, we unlock the trophy BB for completing Chapter 4. Sam wakes up outside the facility and talks to someone over the communications channel called Mama, a chiral researcher, and he heads to her nearby lab. She tells Sam that extending the network like he has been doing will create more of these storms. However, she has a solution and gives him an updated link. She talks about her backstory and tells Sam that she was in a hospital for a C-section when it was hit by terrorists. She lost the baby in its physical form, and instead the baby becomes a BT, permanently connected to her and the location, meaning she cannot leave the lab. After this, we go back to the open world and we get 2 more trophies. We get 50,000 total likes from the results screen, unlocking the world's most popular porter trophy for doing so, and deliveries done for completing 36 standard orders. Sam then heads back to Mama's lab and gets a new upgrade for his handcuffs, a cord cutter, allowing him to cut the umbilical cords from BTs, getting rid of them. And Mama asks Sam if he can cut her cord attached to the baby. He does so and is then asked to transport her to her sister Lochner to the next major point of the path, Mountain Knot City. Exiting the facility, Sam meets Higgs again, who summons another large BT for Sam to fight. The monster attacks, but Sam fights it off, finally taking it out, and continues his journey to Mountain Knot City. However, on delivery, Mama passes away and kind of merges with Lochner somehow. Anyway, we get the We're Whole Again trophy for completing episode 5. It is then revealed that BB is having issues and needs some maintenance. Deadman concludes that Sam needs to continue connecting facilities to the network to help BB recover. So Sam heads out and joins up several more facilities to the UCA. Deadman contacts Sam and says that it worked and that BB is all fixed and ready to go, but also mentions that another storm headed for that area and asks Sam to meet him in a cabin in the mountains. Sam makes the journey up, and as he approaches, the storm hits, taking Deadman, BB, and Sam up with it. And we unlock the trophy, BB's, a bridge between this world and the one beyond, for completing Chapter 6. Deadman and BB have been teleported back to World War II, and he's underneath a bridge with a tank and more skeletal soldiers, wearing World War II gear walking across. And again, we see the man from before controlling even more skeletal soldiers. Sam wakes up to gunfire and explosions again and makes his way through a World War II city battlefield until he reaches the sewers and finds Deadman and BB hiding. Sam takes BB back and heads forward to confront the man again. They fight in the bombed out ruins of a church before Sam eventually takes him down, but not before taking his dog tag. We see yet another vision of the man before we unlock the BB trophy for completing episode 7. Sam wakes up and it's revealed by Deadman that the name on the dog tag belongs to someone called Clifford Unger, the name of the man Sam has been fighting. Sam to continue on to Edge Knot City, the location where Amelie and the final stop to connect across the country. But Sam needs to connect some smaller facilities first, and the first job is to transport Mama's body to someone called Hartman, a scientist obsessed with the afterlife, dying every 21 minutes to search for his deceased family, as her body does not necrotize, leaving her body perfectly preserved. He asks Sam to continue on and connect more facilities, so Sam heads into the mountains to connect up more facilities. And soon after, we unlock some more trophies. Using the new cord cutters, we cut a BT's cord, and the Rest in Pieces trophy is unlocked for us. Reading emails, we get the Post Guides the Present trophy for reading 100 of them. We deliver 700 items total during deliveries and unlocked the Hooked on Delivering trophy for doing so. At the junkyard facility, there are several chiralium contaminated boxes. The Public Service Porter trophy is unlocked by disposing one of these in the tar pit. BB has a connection level with Sam, and the Childminder trophy is unlocked for maxing it out. Sam has the ability to send deliveries via a walking robot, and the Automated Revolution trophy is unlocked by using one. And we get the Snooze and Soothe trophy by sleeping and healing, and I actually got this one while I was AFK. After those trophy unlocks, Sam heads back to Hartman and talks about the events so far. Hartman concludes that the Death Stranding, the name of the events that happened to the world that led to this point, has happened before, with the last being the extinction of the dinosaurs, and that Amelie could potentially be the catalyst for a world-ending extinction called an EE, or an extinction entity. Hartman tasks Sam with delivering building materials to an abandoned site to complete it and continue the network, stating that it would be Sam's hardest delivery yet. But with the trusty zipline network that we have built to this point, we make it very easy and deliver the materials and unlock the trophy 60 deaths and 60 births in a day for completing episode 8. With only Edge Knot City left, Sam talks to Die Hardman about getting across the giant tar lake. Sam has the idea of getting caught by a BT on purpose, and it drags him into the lake. Sam, now in the middle of the tar lake, runs forward across older rooftops while huge BT whales breach around him. Sam finally gets across to the other side. However, upon reaching it, Higgs reveals himself again, stating that he will be waiting for Sam on the other side of the city. Sam makes his way through the ruins of the city before finally connecting Edge Knot City to the network, completing his journey. Sam rests in the private room and falls asleep. He wakes up on his beach and finds Higgs there. Sam believes it's Amelie. A giant Amelie appears.
That's a huge bitch!
And it's revealed by her that she is the extinction entity.
I am the extinction entity.
Sam quickly wakes up to an alert indicating an incoming entity and makes preparations for combat. As he heads up the elevator, another vision from Clifford is shown, with Clifford clearly hurt. As Sam exits, a giant BT slowly walks towards him and Higgs reveals himself again. He teleports Amelie down, knocking out my Wi-Fi connection, who then explains that the chiral network was created to help in aiding the extinction. Higgs teleports himself into the BT and Sam fights it, firing missiles into the BT before finally destroying it. Sam looks for Amelie, but Higgs still has her and he tries to take out Sam, eventually managing getting enough bullets into him to end him. But with Sam's repatriate abilities, he is able to come back and heads back to the private room to speak to Fragile. He asks her to send him to Amelie's beach to fight Higgs. Fragile agrees, but she says that she wants to be the one to end Higgs herself. Sam finds Amelie and Higgs and they fight, Sam having no weapons, using cargo containers and his fists to fight Higgs, before finally ending in a fist fight, and Sam rescues Amelie. Fragile and Higgs have a talk, and after we unlock the trophy, the Particle of God, for completing episode 9. We witness Fragile ready to take out Higgs, and Sam and Emily talk. Fragile returns and head out while Sam and Amelie continue to talk about returning home.
We run together.
Run?
Yeah, like Mario and Princess Peach.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
They witness Bridget Strand, their mother, and Die Hard Man. He fires a gun into her, doing nothing, and then Clifford shows up, looking for his BB. Bridget points towards Sam's direction, and Clifford comes towards him, skeletal soldiers in tow. Amelie pushes Sam into the water, and he wakes back up in the shelter east of the tar belt, and talks to the members of Bridges via hologram. They tell Sam that he needs to rescue Amelie and to stop the extinction. Fragile can't jump Sam from where he is right now as she is too sick to fast travel. So Sam has to make his way all the way back to the start of the game, making for an incredibly long journey. But our zipline network remains, making the journey to Lake Knot City and the boat for the way back incredibly easy. However, on approaching Lake Knot City, another storm manifests, transporting Sam. We witness yet another vision of Clifford, and this unlocks the trophy I'm Your Die Hard Man for completing episode 10. Sam is transported to the Vietnam War, where we see Clifford appear again with more skeletal soldiers, and Sam makes his way towards him, running through the jungle settlement with a machine gun fire and helicopters around him. Sam eventually confronts Clifford and they fight. Eventually, Sam does enough damage to put him down. With Clifford defeated, he then interacts with BB. Clifford gives Sam another dog tag, and Sam lets Clifford hold BB, and then we witness another flashback, with Clifford talking to Die Hard Man in the hospital, and we unlock the trophy Bring Me Back My BB for completing episode 11. Sam wakes up in Port Knot City across the lake. Back on the first map of the game, he has a message from Die Hard Man. It's revealed that no one has actually met Amelie in person, only through holograms over the chiral network, questioning if she is even real, but it's then revealed that Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer and couldn't have children. Die Hard Man had travelled to the beach to end Bridget by shooting her with a bullet made from Sam's blood, the scene that we saw earlier. Fragile appears and says that when she talked to Higgs, he told her that Amelie was the leader of the terrorist group, so Higgs dumped Fragile in exchange for Amelie to power the extinction entity. Sam exits the facility with an order of cryptobytes for Fragile to help her heal, and heads east to Capital Knot City. Sam encounters BTs along the way, fighting them and sneaking past them, until he comes across a giant BT whale. Sam fights the huge whale with the missile launchers and guns, before finally taking it out and continuing to Capital Knot City. And upon getting there, we unlock the trophy She's Waiting For You on the Beach for completing episode 12. Fragile, now healed enough to make the jump to Amelie's beach, sends Sam and he wakes up, looking around for Amelie. He finds her and they talk about the extinction, and reveals herself and Bridget to be the same person. And she gives Sam two choices: watch with her as the world ends, or stop her. She gives Sam a gun, and he walks towards her, but he doesn't fire, and hugs her instead, stopping her. After Sam gets sent back to another part of Amelie's beach, he wanders aimlessly, witnessing flashbacks and a credit sequence. Sam is eventually rescued by the Bridges members, and we unlock the trophy Thank You Sam for completing episode 13. Back at Capital Knot, Die Hard Man gives a presentation on the new America, named the United Cities of America as official. Sam is finally reunited with BB, which Sam has become accustomed to calling Lou, but it's in bad shape and a disposal order has been issued, leaving Sam with a task to take BB to the incinerator to get rid of it before it goes through necrosis and turns into a BT. Sam makes one final journey to the incinerator with Lou. But as Sam places the BB on the incinerator, he quickly changes his mind and we witness another flashback. and he connects with the pod again and gets another flashback. Clifford is attempting to escape the facility with his baby, but is stopped by security and shot. John finds him and tells the other security not to shoot, and Clifford takes John hostage and runs. Sam is transported to the flashback, and we witness Clifford back in the original hospital room. Security find him and take the BB back, but Clifford has taken the BB out. Bridget Strand, the head of the BB program, orders John to fire. Time seemingly freezes, and Clifford speaks directly to Sam, and reveals that Sam is Clifford's actual son. Time unfreezes, and Clifford is shot, but the shot also hits the baby. However, due to Sam's repatriation abilities, the BB wakes up on the beach with Amelie and is sent back to the world of the living. Bridget then says she will raise Sam as her own. Back with Sam in the present, and he has taken Lou out of his pod and tries to revive him. He struggles to get life out of the baby until finally Lou starts to cry. Sam leaves the incinerator with Lou, and the game ends and the credits roll. And at the end of the credits, we get the Thanks for Everything trophy for completing the final episode, number 14. But with the game complete, we still have some more trophies to get. Starting with the past guides the present for reading 100 interviews, Best Beloved for reaching 5 stars with every facility in the game, In Sam We Trust for connecting all facilities to the UCA, God Particle Go-Getter for finding Higgs's hideout, Home Faber for crafting one of every single item in the game, Trailblazer for upgrading all buildings to level 3, Master Builder for completing every type of building, Great Deliverer for reaching rank 60 in all Bridges Links categories, Birth of a Legend for completing 10 deliveries on hard mode for each delivery category for a total of 40, Growth of a Legend for completing 20 deliveries on hard mode in each category for a total of 80, and Font of Knowledge for finding and submitting all 54 memory chips, and of course the Platinum Trophy, Greatest of Great Deliverers. And with that, Death Stranding is complete, and if you're still here, thanks for watching. I absolutely love this game, and it seems to me from online discourse that this game is a bit like Marmite. You either love it, or you hate it, with no in-between. And I am 100% on the love it side, and I cannot wait for the second game to be out in a few months, and I will be 100% be making a video on the Platinum Trophy for it. And if you did enjoy the video and want to see more, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I have a few more ideas for future videos, but if you have any yourself, stick it in the comments below. But until next time, I'll see you soon.